Abhayam, fearlessness. See, this is a quality of spiritual development, and yet all religions in the world try and make their people religious through fear. Huh? You don't do this, God will punish you. If you don't do that, the bad things will happen. You can't do that out of fear. There's a story of a man who wanted to teach his cat to catch mice, rats. So every time a mouse appeared, he would whack the kitten, the cat. And then you know what happened? Every time the cat saw a mouse, it started shivering. So that's what happened. See, where there is fear, there cannot be love. There can't be positive things. Religion, spirituality also does not make you passive. It's not about passivity. It is goodness, yes, not passivity. You are good not out of helplessness. You are good out of strength. And a strong person is fearless. Where does fear come from? There are 4 main causes of fear. 1, otherness. When you feel different from the other person, you are afraid of that person. You know, I visit the US every year. 2 years back when I went, there was a man, and we have to travel by car all the time. Someone or the other is driving me around. So a person picked me up from New York and he was taking me to upstate New York, a fairly long distance. And while he was driving, see, there on the highways there are no fixed speed limits. Depending on the nature of the road, the speed limit changes. So when you can't see ahead, the speed limit goes down. Now he was so busy talking to me that he did not see the board which said the speed limit had reduced. So he was driving at a high speed. Next thing we know, lights started flashing behind. A cop was behind us. He stopped the car. And he told me later that this was the first time that he had been caught by a cop for any traffic offense. He got very nervous. When the cop came, and plus, not only was he driving fast, because he was talking to me, the car was swerving a bit. And it happened to be a Friday evening. So the cop thought, this man is drunk. He came and started talking to him. And he said, he realized that he thought he was drunk. He said, first thing, no, I haven't drunk. I'm just taking the lady here, and he brought me into the conversation uselessly. The same man, and incidentally, the cop let him off because his violation was, once he knew he wasn't drunk and he had a genuine reason, he let him off. 1 month later, he came to Mumbai and he was driving a car. He got caught by a cop, no problem. No nervousness, no fear. Why? Apna admi hai. In India, when a cop catches you, you know exactly how to deal with him, right? There, unknown entity, otherness, fear. Second, ignorance. See, take a look at all of us. All of us are afraid of death, right? Why? The scriptures tell us, actually it's a positive thing, it's a promotion. Swami Ramatirtha said, it's like going to sleep and waking up. But why are you afraid? Unknown. Fear of the dark, fear of death, fear of unknown things. You're going out of the country for the first time. You want to go, but there's fear. Especially America, I don't know what that immigration officer will do. Once I was going, and in Mumbai itself they said, you have been selected. They do random selection for further checks. So there was a man behind me who got selected, the businessman. He says, why? Then he tells me, if they start doing all this in Mumbai, what will they do to me in New York? He cancelled his ticket and went back home. Fear of the unknown, ignorance. Third, selfishness. All selfish people are fearful. What are you afraid of? Somebody will take away my money. So there is fear that a thief will come and take away the money. There is fear that competitive brother-in-law will take away the money. Some people are afraid son-in-law will take away the money. And some are afraid children will take away the money. The more selfish you are, the more fearful you are that somebody or the other will take it away. If you are unselfish, if you are a giver by nature, somebody steals it away, you say, thank God, I don't have the problem of giving. He came and took it away. There was a man in Mumbai whose house was ransacked by a thief once. So of course he did what he had to do, but he was absolutely calm about it. You know what he said, what his attitude was? He said, whoever has taken it, his need is obviously greater than mine. So his mind was calm. And he did what he had to do. Eventually they caught the guy who had stolen. Viciousness. Take a look at the animal world. All carnivores are fearful. Why? Because they are vicious. Every carnivore is constantly on high alert, looking over the shoulder to see who's coming. You take a herbivore, cow, totally secure. 5 minutes later, tiger may pounce on the cow and eat her up. But as for now, she is free from fear. Why? Herbivores are not vicious. They don't pounce on others. And similarly, among human beings, those who are vicious, aggressive, they are the fearful people. Mild, gentle people, no fear. So you must take a look at the cause of fear. Where does it spring from? And when you are on the spiritual path, all these are taken care of. So you naturally become fearless. Also, you are following the law of karma. So you don't know what your future is, but you know you have done positive actions to the best of your ability. So only positive things will await you in future. And to the extent that negative things come, you have the strength to deal with it.